what I want to dive into next is the actual investing. Okay. So for me, I like to do secure private lending. And this is no secret. And I'll explain a little bit about these. I also like to do seller finance, real estate. Okay. Now, why do I like this? If we go back to the passive income thing, remember I said it's a gradient scale. On one side, we have, passive. On one side, we have active, right? And I want as passive as I possibly can. There's no such thing as absolutely passive. Even on secure private lending, I still have to read my escrow statement. I still have to file my taxes. I still have to fill out the letter of intent. I still have to look at the private placement memorandum. So there's some activity. Passive would mean I'm literally basically dead, and somehow the money still shows up and I do literally nothing. Okay. Same thing on seller finance. I still have to pick out which homes I like. I still have to fill out some forms, some paperwork. I still have to, approve things and sign off on things. But when I look at like the gradient scale of active to passive, lending is the most passive form of income I can find. Right? Where I don't have to do anything other than the things I mentioned. I don't have to be a landlord. I don't have to fix things. I don't have to do any of the stuff that's usually involved in real estate. Okay. It's not like stock watching where I'm on a screen every day and I'm trying to pick things. That's also not passive. It's not like crypto where I've got to watch, 12 hours of YouTube videos from 6 different experts in order to figure out what the hell they're talking about. That's also not passive. Right. So when I'm doing secure private lending, I'm literally going to a fund. Okay. I'm loaning them my money in return for an interest rate. So I'm giving them dollars. They're going to pay me an interest rate. Okay. They're going to go invest that money in whatever they invested in. Every fund is different. Every fund is going to have its own investment protocol, business plan, etc. But this investment is going to produce income and profits and gains for the fund. And then they're going to use that to pay me as a lender. Right. Now, I might look at this and I'm like, well, why not just go do the investment myself? Right. So for me, that's not passive. Going around with a realtor looking at deals, that's not passive, right? Negotiating with people, that's not passive. Like one of my buddies, he does a ton of real estate. He's told me some stories where I'm like, dude, I would never do that. Walking into a house where the walls are covered with shit and the guy is crazy and you're negotiating face to face with them on the price you're going to pay for his house. No, like my time is worth more than that. There's no amount of money you could pay me to have an interaction with that guy, right? So that's why I'm passive, because my time is so valuable. If my time is not valuable, by all means, go into the shit covered house and negotiate with the crazy guy. Okay. But my time is more valuable. So I don't want any part of that. I want to go focus on the things that I value, that produce my active income, that make me happy, that make me prosperous. And then I'm going to let my money just go get loaned out to a fund and produce and generate more and more income. And I'll just keep doing that. Right. Now, the other side is the seller finance real estate. This is where I buy a property. This is all third-party outsourced and managed, right? So I have a third party that picks it. They find the person that's going to live there, but we seller finance it to the person that's living there, right? That means I'm the mortgage. So I buy the property, they move in, and I say, hey, this is your house now. You're going to make a mortgage payment to me for the next 15, 20, 30 years, whatever it is, right? I don't do anything because it's your house now. So if you break the furnace, that's on you. If you don't pay your bills, that's on you. If you don't cover your utilities and the lights get shut off, that's on you. That's your house now, right? I don't want anything to do with it because it's passive. That's as passive as I can get, right? So this is going to then produce my income. Same thing. They're not doing a loan like traditionally. They're borrowing money, but they're borrowing property. They're living in the property with the intent that it's going to be theirs, right? And then they're paying me dollars this way. Okay. So these are all things that I look at as an investor. If you're wondering, what does Wealth Dynamics do? How can we actually help you? Number one, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom, grab one now. You can get that down in the comments in the video. You can get the link for that. Number two, we do a free course on Fridays on personal finance. Okay, you can also get the link for the description there too. And then finally, if you have a desire to start getting help walking through these different phases toward financial freedom, book a call with my team. Go to our website, set up a call. We're able to help out and answer questions. That's how we can help you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.